responsibility, roles, functions in marriage, God was more interested in it than title. And I have come to realize many times that people get married for the title, not for the roles they understand. I will make him someone who understands her responsibility in a man's life. I will make him a helper, not a wife. So in other words, every woman that is married is a wife, but not every wife is a helper. So you can be a wife and not understand what help is. You know, sometimes when we look at this scripture and talk about suitability, we think that the person has to be bad, not to be fit. But someone can be a believer and you are a believer, but the person is also not fit for you. You need to look for someone who is a suitable believer for you. So the person can believe in God, but does not suit your purpose or what you love. So it's not about just being a believer. You hear people say, I cannot marry a pastor. They are not bad. They're just telling you that they cannot marry you, who is a pastor. They can't go through that route. It doesn't make them bad. They're not just fit for that direction. So you are looking for someone who is a believer that suits your direction, your walk. What is a helper? This message is for singles and as well as people who want to, singles that want to get married and people who are already married. A helper is one who assists, one who supports. So you are a person that helps, you assist or you support. So in other words, you are coming into marriage to be an assistant to a man who is the head leader. And what it simply tells me, or should tell us, is that for you to be able to support, it means you have to support something. Before you get married to someone, you need to ask the person, what are you doing? Because you need to be doing something to support. Don't force yourself into a man's life as a helper when you do not love what you are helping him to do. Know the area of your strength to strongly support. You cannot support through your weakness. It has to be through your strengths. Know that a helper suggests, not decide. This is a problem with a lot of us women. A helper suggests, not decide. You know, you can have a genuine caring motive, but your role can be wrongly interpreted. In the area of our finance, I can decide a number of things, even though I'm an assistant leader, because he has allowed me that space. And even in that, I also have the restrictions. There are things I cannot honestly. There are times, like 2 days ago, he called me and said, you know what, this money is going in for land. That's it. That's a decision. So even though he had given me the allowance to become the financial manager, I am still an assistant leader. So when it comes to a point where he puts his feet and says, we need to give out this money, we need to sow this seed, we're clearing our account, I stay put. Even if at the point I am jittery over it, I'm edgy over it, there is a how I need to go back to him. I'm not wearing the cap of the head leader, I'm still wearing the cap of an assistant. So my language has to be thoroughly kept. God puts roles for effective orderliness.